I'm going back into Tier 3 for the first time, and it winds up being one of the most intense games of Modern Warfare 3 I've ever played. You're gonna want to see how this one ends. So you've decided to finally go into Tier 3. Well, so have I. This is Game 7 of our redoing Modern Warfare 3 Zombies series, and today we are going into Tier 3. Now, you might be asking yourself, Donuts, that's a little early to go into Tier 3, isn't it? And I thought the same thing myself too, but we did find an epic ether tool and a double pack-a-punch crystal, and after thinking about it, I really think going into Tier 3 is gonna be not that bad. In fact, it might help us with our next endeavor. But first things first, we gotta go here. I love doing this. This is great. Let's head on in this portal, and we are back in Tier 3. Look at this. So, as we do these contracts, as we grind out everything in Tier 3 here, let's tell you what I needed to be confident before going into Tier 3 again. First things first, an epic ether tool is really huge, especially if you aren't comfortable in Tier 3. I've made several videos showcasing how really not bad regular ether tools are in Tier 3, like it's very possible, but having an epic ether tool with at least Pack-a-Punch 2 is very helpful. Now, whether or not you get the Pack-a-Punch 2 early in the game, like I did here, or you just grind out a couple Tier 2 contracts, especially with the containment levels helping you out, it doesn't really matter. The next thing that I need for Tier 3, or I recommend for Tier 3, it's going to be Speed Cola and Stamina at the very least. Stamina most importantly of all, because as you can see, we are not really killing zombies, more so we are running away from the zombies, which is a perfectly fair and valid tactic. Knowing how to maneuver the terrain is going to be your best friend, and it's something that I've realized as I've played more and more Modern Warfare 3. Tier 3 feels a lot more like traditional round-based zombies than anything else here in Modern Warfare Zombies. Because when you're in the high rounds, it really doesn't matter how good of a weapon you have, it matters how good at maneuvering you are. And as you can see, there's our entire zombie horde coming after us, oh my goodness. I love using Molotovs to weaken them up, especially when I don't have like a legendary Pack 3 weapon yet. And then of course, I love using a field upgrade here. We're gonna use Energy Mine, try to take out most of these guys, very good. And then we could take a peek in here, see if we get anything self-revive, Napalm Burst, Cluster Mine, sweet. And now the Tier 3 of today definitely looks very different than the Tier 3 that I got when I first started Modern Warfare Zombies. I would love to go around here and complete all of the contracts myself. Unfortunately, there are no contracts, so of course one just picked up right there, but I don't really want to pick that one up either. What I would prefer to do instead is find another team doing a contract and then get close and then try to request to join their squad. And there's usually more than one squad in here, so if one of them doesn't accept you, the other ones might. And it looks like these guys aren't all that interested. That's perfectly okay. We'll check this for a contract. It looks like they're already there. Okay. I don't love this strategy. I would much prefer you... Ooh, look at that. Okay, now as you're doing this is a great little example here. Let's throw a monkey bomb real quick. Always be looting everything you can. There's a turret circuit, cryo freeze. Awesome, very good. Looting things is really important too. Some of my best runs come from looting, especially these guys with the crates in here. Look at that, PhD and Speed Cola. That is awesome. Now, as you're doing Tier 3 contracts, what I noticed about Tier 3 contracts, and what everybody kind of notices about Tier 3 contracts nowadays, is the fact that you get a lot of decent loot if you're trying to rank up. So Tier 3 isn't this final boss that you need to be super ready for. For example, I think I only have one Tier 2 schematic. I think I only have like the Pack-a-Punch crystal schematic. So don't be afraid to come into Tier 3 when you don't have all of the schematics. Now, after this contract, we're definitely gonna need to go do Pack-a-Punch, because this Pack 2 weapon is not as powerful as I'd like it to be. Let's jump on down here. Maybe we can go through this window and real quick take a look at what we got. Maybe not, maybe not. Okay, here's the other thing about Tier 3. You have to be patient, especially when you don't have a weapon that's going to insta-kill all the zombies, you've got to be patient. You can't treat this like tier 1 and tier 2 where you just kill all the zombies in 2 shots. I mean, until you have a pack 3 legendary weapon, and then it gets substantially easier. That dog is on the ground. So I would highly recommend using what I use right here, and some decoys and molotovs, or thermites if we're gonna go after any of these mega abominations. But just like that, there's still nothing crazy good. Okay, cool, that's fine. We're gonna take this blood burner bike and we're gonna head on over to the Pack-a-Punch. I've seen this blood burner bike sitting here for quite some time, so don't feel bad that I'm like actually taking it. And this triple Pack-a-Punch should really be a game changer for us here. And we got lucky with another contract. Let's go. Now you also have to know where these ammo refill stations are. I utilize this one all the time. Throw a decoy even if you don't necessarily need it, and then refill your decoys. That is absolutely huge. Tier 3 is going to force you to use everything that we have to our advantage. Movement, weapons, equipment, everything. But I guess we should talk about this weapon. This is just a Rival 9. Now I've heard it's pretty decent in multiplayer, but in zombies I don't think it's anything too special, but it's pretty maneuverable. It's pretty fast, so that's why I picked it here. If I'm not going to have a weapon that deals a ton of damage, I want a weapon that I can run away really quickly with. But as you can see, this is a night and day difference between the Pack 2 and the Pack 3. So more important than a legendary tool is a Pack-a-Punch 3. Now I see this group of 4 right here, and I think I'm going to ask to join their squad. I think they're more likely to accept because they actually have a group of 4 instead of just a group of 3, which means that they've accepted somebody already. So I think that's going to be a nice safe bet. All right, this contract is done. In fact, I am also going to request them now since they're close by. Why not, right? We'll take a look at this reward rift, and oh my goodness, we got a ray gun. Let's go. Refill our decoys here. It is very strange that these guys haven't accepted my request. That's really weird. Usually it's not even a problem. Usually people are just running around collecting everyone. Now, as you're running, there's a couple little tips that you need to do. First of all, rooftops are always fantastic. They take a little bit for zombies to get to. Secondly, there's a little trick that I'm about to do here. I'm going to dive, and then I'm going to hit the jump button, which is going to pull my parachute immediately. And if you do it in the correct combination, it actually allows you to travel further. So we're going to jump parachute, and we can get to this side a little bit easier. Now, while we've got the points, it would be pretty smart to get at least Juggernog and Quick Revive, and then others if you would like, especially because you're getting so many points in tier 3 here that it's really easy to get all of your perks, even if you don't start with a lot. And now let's talk about something. A comment that I get a lot is that, Donuts, your tier 3 looks incredibly different than my tier 3. I have zombies swarming me all the time, and I think I know why. I think there is a balance between running away from zombies and then shooting zombies. As I'm doing, especially these spore control contracts, we are going to spawn a lot of zombies. And you can see I'm not killing most of them. However, I do kill the ones that are super sprinting, as well as the dogs. So these super sprinters are going to be your highest priority because they're the ones that can semi catch up to you as you're sprinting. And of course, I'm tack sprinting as much as I can, waiting to recharge, and then I'm sliding at the end of that. That's actually a pretty huge deal, that slide at the end. Look at how much distance. We got this horde over here. If I slide, I've got so much distance even on the super sprinter. Slide, and look at all that distance right there. Slide, look at this. Around that corner, we'll kill the super sprinters. Slide as we throw this. I like to reload and plate up as I slide because it doesn't slow you down at all. Slide, plate up, slide, reload, and then slide and shoot the very last spore, and that should kill a good majority of these guys. We're going to kill the super sprinters, of course, first right away, and then we can kind of just lay into this crowd right here. Oh, do I see a nuke power up? I think I'm gonna go get that. Indeed I do. Let's go. And please let us get something good in here. Epic ether tool. Let's go. Oh, that's exactly what I wanted. We're gonna need to deal with these guys first. Come on over here, manglers. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, that took care of all of them. All right. Sorry, disciple. You gotta go too. By the way, we're handling this. No legendary weapon here. No legendary. Just one of these guys. And so as you're doing all of these contracts, just be sure you're sending out requests to people. I'm actually very shocked that no one's joined me yet or let me join them yet. I think it might be because they're all already joined, like they got a full 6-man already, because that's usually what people do. But either way, just keep requesting, keep asking, and then just keep getting all the contracts that you can, like this cargo delivery one. It's super great. But as you can see, we have already justified coming into tier 3. We already have a purple epic ether tool, and that is something that is very different than when I first started grinding tier 3 contracts, because before there were basically no epic ether tools. It was all just blue. Now, alongside finding somebody in tier 3, what's good about joining somebody is that like 9 times out of 10, they're going to the dark ether, and like 9 times out of those 9 times out of 10, they're doing the elder sigil so you can get all of your schematics. I think we attracted a big horde of zombies. That's quite all right. We just need to take our time, be patient, kind of backpedal here, go around. Like I said, sprinting, sliding, making sure you get your distance, making sure you're not shooting for too long so you can still take awareness of your surroundings. And then just like that, all of those guys are gone. Nice and easy. And a quick revive can and a raw Ethereum crystal. Now, when it comes to the contracts that you want to run, especially before you have the legendary tools and whatnot, as you've seen, the Outlast contracts as well as the Spore Control contracts are my 2 favorite. Raid weapon stashes too, when you get that 1 raid weapon stash in the cargo delivery. Really, it's just the HVTs you want to be careful of, because if you don't have a triple pack-a-punch gun and if you don't have a legendary weapon, it can be a little bit more difficult. It's not impossible, just a little bit more difficult. And legitimately, we have 15 minutes left, and this has been like the least productive game of Modern Warfare Zombies so far. Like, it's crazy how I went to tier 1 and tier 2, had the time of my life. I'm back in tier 3, finally able to be here, and I'm just looking for things to do. Who knew the highest difficulty place would be the most boring? And this is a problem that I am positive everyone is aware of. I mean, this has been the biggest thing about Modern Warfare 3 for months. So hopefully with like season 4 Reloaded, which is like hopefully coming out soon, hopefully they're gonna add more contracts into tier 3. Hopefully they're gonna add or at least make them respawn faster, at least, because especially if you're grinding for something like the epic ether tool or the double pack-a-punch schematic, like that's gonna be tough. And spoiler alert, I think we're gonna do this in such a way that we might skip the entirety of the tier 3 schematics anyway. I think it's legitimately easier to fight the red worm and go to the dark ether than it is to get the tier 3 schematics. And that's like tenfold given the fact that everyone is here in tier 3 all the time anyway. Now that might bum a lot of you beautiful people out that like, oh my goodness, I might skip some of these tier 3 schematics. But like, to me, that's kind of like the fun of this mode. That was like what I was really curious about restarting. I'm like, is it easier to do the red worm, or do you really need to grind out these tier 3 schematics? And especially if you play as a team, I mean, I am not convinced that tier 3 is the way to go anymore. I mean, I feel like we could get easily geared up, except for the tier 3 schematics. We could easily get all of the dark ether schematics once we fight the red worm in like 5 games. We're just gonna take a peek in this chest real quick. Ah, dang it, I saw the gold. I thought it was something cool. Let's go ahead and see. Hopefully we get a schematic of something. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. What a bummer. I also feel like I am annoying the entire server here because I feel like I've requested everybody like 6 different times, but you know what? Hey, maybe they'll accept me this time. Hey, they accepted me this time. Let's go. Let's go. Now, if you're running in tier 3 and you feel like you're slow, if you pull out a certain kill streak like a mortar strike or a jug suit, you can actually run a whole lot faster. Now, the question is, Donuts, if these guys are going to the dark ether, do we go with them? Genuinely, I vote yes. I vote yes. I feel like we should very much go to the dark ether if these guys are going to the dark ether. Not just because, oh, Donuts, you're such a buzzkill, you're gonna make it so easy. No, not that, but I want to show you beautiful people how easy it is. I want to show you guys that it's very possible to do this from nothing. Remember, I'm just like you. I started with nothing. I started with absolutely nothing. And we've got another. Ooh, that's a sigil. That's a sigil. I'm taking that sigil. I'm taking that. Dude, those are like gold for me right now. That sigil is huge. That sigil is huge. I completely forgot that's also one of the main reasons to do tier 3 contracts. And you can see just the difference in once you have a team, everything goes like clockwork. If you're solo, it's going to be the same process. It's just going to take quite a while. In fact, I'm kind of happy the first half of this match was solo because that's about as fast as you can do it. Now, grinding out like however many contracts you need for everything in here is going to be really slow. But when you have teammates and when you have this 6-man squad, it's actually really easy. And always remember, when fighting a Mega Abomination, always go on the roof. Always go on the roof. That is the best way. And then if you have thermites, easily want to throw it in their mouth just like this. and that'll actually kill one of the heads right away. And just like that, the Mega Abomination is no more. Very good. Reward Rift, give us something good. Our first legendary tool. Let's go. And we've got 2 epic ether tools. That is so good. Beautiful people. Tier 3 is so easy. Let's go. Look, I know we don't always get legendary tools. I know that's kind of uncommon, but the epic ether tools are very, very common. This is huge. This is such a great run now. I know I was disappointed before, and I still am, because, you know, the economy of tier 3 is kind of sad and everything, but man, the run is good. Also, I want to show you one of my favorite spots. I know I showed you that dive technique, but this is one of the best places to practice it. You dive, jump, and then you should be able to get to the other end right there. I know it's a small little movement tech right there, but you know, it comes in handy quite a bit, especially over here. You just come on over here, dive, jump, and boom. And it helps you go further too. Off of here, it helps you get a little bit more distance. Yeah, this is the downside of a dog. That dog just died here, but that Mega Abomination was stuck on that dog. And some tombstones, some that. Okay, whatever. Ooh, another epic ether tool. Let's go. I'll take that over quick revive in a heartbeat. Now, I'm gonna have to make a decision here real quick. If these teammates don't go into the dark ether, which I'm like 99% certain they are, I do have a sigil and I am all geared up. I've got a lot of points. I think it might be a good idea to go to the dark ether myself, even if these guys don't. It's a good idea because I could get certain acquisitions like golden armor and all that good stuff, but also it could get me elder sigils, which I'm gonna need in order to get all of the schematics. Is this stamina? Oh, okay. That was like the first time I've ever seen that. I was like, there's no way there's a stamina machine right here, right? Another epic tool, another sigil. Oh, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take this over the perks. Oh man, we are doing some work here. Now I'm also going to drop the speed cola can, and I think I'm gonna get 2 more Casimirs, or 2 or 4 total Casimirs here. That way, if I do decide to go to the dark ether by myself, I'm kind of equipped here. I did have to sacrifice my decoys though, but that's not that bad. And I know, like I haven't like actually unlocked the dark ether. If it was a new account, which it's not, I would have to do that. I get it. Details. Ooh, look at all the zombies. Let's go. Getting close to the end of the game. This might be one of the last schematics. Oh, another sigil. Oh no. I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I could. I've got 5 of these tools though. Oh, I'm gonna sacrifice a tool for a sigil. I think that's the good play because of how common tools are. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. 3 sigils. I love it. Oh boy. We're finally closing. Where's the storm at? Storm's down below. Okay, we've got a little bit of time here. Maybe we could do one more. Oh, dang it, dude. That would have been sick, wouldn't it? Oh, no way. They just pinged the ammo depot to the worm boss fight. No way we're doing the worm this game. Beautiful people, we gotta do it. Don't we? We've got to. I'm so excited right now. I'm so excited they just pinged it. Let's confirm it. Oh, I've been playing in tier 1 for like 7 games now. This is game 7. Oh my goodness, please don't ruin this whole cargo delivery. Dude, if we got a schematic right here, this could be the best run of Modern Warfare Zombies I've ever played. Let's throw down a Casimir. Come on, schematic. Let's go, Juggernaut and the ray gun plans. Oh my goodness. The first game of tier 3, my boy. You guys. I can't even. And we're doing more because that's gonna take a while to get over there. Oh my goodness. Oh my word. And we still might go to the dark ether. This is gonna be like a saga of a game. I am a little worried though. I don't want to be too cocky because yeah, that storm's taking a while. I think after this one we gotta book it. At least I do. I don't have a scorcher, so this is gonna be pretty tragic, but dang it, dude, I can't let go of another opportunity with another schematic. That's nuts, dude. Oh, this is intense. We like this team. Come on, get him. All right, come on, we're so close. We gotta go. The storm's coming. Let's go. How close is the storm? Storm's here. Epic tool. Anything? Nothing. All right, that's cool. Let's go, donuts. Come on, we gotta make it. I'm gonna try to get this car. Oh, take out the jug and run. We gotta be fast. Let's go. I guess I don't need to be there at the start of the worm fight as long as I get there eventually. And I just realized I don't have tombstone, so if I die, I die. Oh no. Why didn't I get tombstone? That being said, no one's actually started the worm yet, so that's unfortunate. We might just have to do final exfil instead. Oh, this is what a game. game. What a game. Yeah, we're going to the exfil. We're going to the exfil. Oh no. I thought, oh dude, the red worm teaser was so hype. Oh, what a tease. What an absolute tease of a game. Oh, the dark ether. We got number 4 here. He's going after the dark ether. We might go to the dark ether. I'm gonna accept if we do. Oh, the gas is here though. The gas is here. Is he gonna make it? Is he gonna make it? Oh no. Oh, he went down. He went down. Oh no. We got an exfil. We got an exfil. We can't push our luck. We got the ray gun schematic. Oh, what a glorious run though. Dark ether. Dark ether. I voted yes. I voted yes. Vote successful. We're going to the dark ether. We're going to the dark ether. Please be elder. Please be elder. Please be elder. Please be elder. It's the elder. It's the elder. We're in the elder dark ether. Oh my goodness, our first game of tier 3 and we got in a team that went to the Elder Dark Ether. Oh my goodness, just don't die, Donuts. Just don't die. Just don't die. Just don't die. And we're doing the escort. And we're doing the escort. My goodness, what a run. What a run. Just don't die. Just don't die. Just don't die. I am going to take this time to triple pack a punch this ray gun. I know I haven't before, but I know it's probably like a waste of points, but like, why not, you know? It'll help with these guys a little bit. We're in the Elder Dark Ether. Oh, I don't think anybody's got a VR11. Oh, I don't think anybody's got a VR11. I think we're gonna, are we seriously? Oh, Donuts, why did you just jump down in the middle of all that? Oh boy, yeah, we're gonna fail this. We're gonna fail this bad. Oh no. Yeah, this is bad. Oh my goodness. Okay, all right. Not the most qualified people for the Elder Dark Ether. Yeah, that's quite bad. That is quite bad. Oh, Donuts. Oh, Donuts. There's so many zombies in here. There's so many zombies. Look at all the zombies. That's crazy. Unless one of these guys comes in and like saves the day with an Elder or with the VR11, I don't think this is good. But I don't think that's happening. I don't think that's happening at all. Oh, there's a Mega Abomination. Oh man. If you're wondering why I'm so far away, it's because I was trying to anticipate a rotation here. I was trying to anticipate us failing this. But you know what? If we're going for it, let's go for it, you know? Help out the squad. Never mind. Never mind. The squad is helpless. I don't think we're doing this. Oh man. I mean, I could throw another Casimir, but I don't think it's gonna help. Oh boy. Let's get those back on the bar. I mean, we're at the last leg though. We're at the last leg. This could be the best comeback ever. I might go throw my jug up front. Yeah, I might go throw my jug up front. I think I'm gonna go try to get ahead of this thing. Let's get that armor. Very good. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and throw my jug over here. So that way, oh boy. Oh no, it failed. Oh, it failed. Oh, I got 2 jugs. What the heck? Yeah, we failed it. Oh, what a bummer. What a bummer. That's okay. At least I can kill this Mega Abomination real quick here. And somehow I got 2 jugs? Or did somebody else throw theirs exactly where I threw mine? Or is it just bugged? That's so weird. All right, there's that guy down. Let's go ahead and kill these guys. That's quite all right. Yeah, it is 2 jugs. Look at that. All right, I'm gonna go grab this bunny. Not gonna lie, I kind of didn't have a lot of hope for this team here because they weren't really taking out those Mega Abominations really well in the normal overworld. So I don't know. Hey, I'm not complaining. We're getting these things done. Let's do our due diligence here and get these things overloaded. Oh my goodness, just like that, we're already done with this guy. Oh, except for this guy needs a little bit of help. Let's go. We've got ourselves the dog bone recipe and an ether blade. I will take that easily. And now that just leaves us with the PND. I am so happy. This is going to get us golden armor, which is going to be so useful. I mean, just look at this. A group of 6 in here, a group of 5 actually. This Outlast is nothing. And I want to get ahead of these comments real quick here. If you guys think this is like cheating or something, keep in mind, I didn't open the Dark Ether Rift, and you don't have to open the Dark Ether Rift in order to get joined by somebody or join somebody and them go in the Elder Dark Ether. So technically, there's nothing that you've seen in this video that you can't do just like I did. Let's clear up some space here for our, oh man, what are the, we're gonna have to get rid of, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of a sigil here because I very much would love golden armor and another legendary tool and more golden armor. Look at that. Look at that. That's amazing. That's amazing. And you know what? I might, oh dude, I don't even know. Would I rather have more sigils or epic ether tools? Look at this madness. You know what? I'm gonna drop an ether blade case and I'm gonna pick up epic ether tool. I just like, my brain can't comprehend the priorities right now. With these tools, I should be able to get more sigils. I think that makes sense. But do I want an ether blade case? I think somebody already picked it up. That's fine. But now I am going to be going down here. Yes, looking for this key. In fact, I think I'm gonna get rid of one of these guys because it looked looked like these guys really weren't. I mean, this guy might be going looking for keys, but okay, it looks like there's nothing in here. If we got like a Scorcher or a VR11 from these keys, that could be really cool. Ooh, another key, let's go. I might have to sacrifice both of those epic ether tools. Oh yeah, let's go, munitions, awesome. Let's fly on down here, see if there's anything in here. Doesn't look like there's anything in here, bummer. And we'll check the very last spot. Doesn't look like there's anything in there either, which is another bummer, dang. Now the question is, did my ether tools despawn? It looks like they did. All right, whatever. Well, we wasted a couple epic ether tools, which is unfortunate, but hey, it was worth trying, right? It was worth trying. All right, let's get on out of here. That was an incredible run. Just look at this. Just look at it. Look at it. One game we did all that. Mind you, I just went in with an epic ether tool and a double pack-a-punch crystal. For those of you who say, I don't got good gear, I don't have the best this, I don't have that, look at that. Just ask for a little help. Just keep requesting, keep asking, joining teams and all that stuff. Now with the golden armor and with the legendary tool that we just got, do you know what we're doing next? We've got to fight the red worm, baby. We've got to do it. And I guarantee you, it is going to be just as easy as going in the dark ether was. But let's go back in our schematic crafting. Let's go ahead to our classified and get ourselves more golden armor. Oh my goodness, that feels so good. And of course we can craft the ray gun now. Here, we can craft the ray gun. And I guess we could do dog bones too. Yeah, we're swapping out the uncommon ether tools here. Goodbye, we don't need you anymore. Slowly but surely, we are gearing back up. We're getting closer and closer to where we were before. And if you want to see just how far we've come, if you want to see game number 1 with absolutely nothing, be sure to check it out here and stay beautiful.